Welcome to Out and About Columbus. I'm Mike Kilburn.
And I'm Renee Joseph. This week we're hitting the road on I-70 West for an incredible adventure through Dayton and Indianapolis.
First stop, Dayton, the birthplace of aviation. We'll explore the National Museum of the U.S. Air Force, check out the art scene, and dive into the city's rich history.
Then it's full throttle to Indianapolis, home of the famous Indy 500. We'll even take to the sky for a helicopter tour of the city and explore its vibrant cultural districts.
And then back here in Columbus, we've got some delicious eats to tempt your taste buds on our featured restaurant.
Plus, it's National I Love My Feet Day on August 17th. So yes, a pedicure was definitely in order.
Out and About Columbus starts now.
The Omni-Severin Hotel is a centennial gem, blending 1913 Art Deco grandeur with modern amenities, including a heated indoor pool, restaurants, and a fitness center.
So the Omni-Severin is a reflection of what we do as a whole in Omni. So we celebrate the heart and soul of a destination. And I think we've done that with our 100-year-old history by really going through the luxury of the 1920s. We have a beautiful Art Deco designed bar Cardinal, and restaurant, Eighth Notch Cafe. We each pull from local historical elements as well. So the bar is named after the Cardinal train line, which was the most exclusive train to go through the city. And we're right across from Union Station that train line traveled, which is the first in the country. And inside Eighth Notch is the fastest speed that a train will go. And we have art inside Eighth Notch that is the exact replica of a train car window, and you get to see the silhouettes of people from yesteryear. Hubbard and Craven's is roasted here in the city, and they have the best coffee. I'm telling you, if you try it, you'll never go back to anything else. And we really want to celebrate supporting local, because great food and drink should always be served with a side of community. So I'd love to talk about As Per Usual. It's smooth and rich, and it really reflects the history that we have here in the hotel. It's an old-fashioned, made the old-fashioned way. Back in the turn of the century, people started making drinks with all kinds of ingredients because they were trying to cover up the poor taste of bootleg liquor. Well, the government stepped in and started producing fantastic results with bourbon. And so people in Kentucky, specifically Louisville, at the Pendennis Club, started asking for their drinks the old-fashioned way, which meant that they wanted it just made with the very basic ingredients, which was the spirits, sugar, water, and bitters. We honor that tradition here. So when you're actually taking a sip of your drink, you're actually taking a sip of history. Oh, we'd love for you to go online and book us at www.omnihotels.com.
Hit the Skyway on I-70 West with Sweet Helicopters in Indianapolis. They deliver safety, speed, and style with charters, air ambulances, tours, commuters, and aerial production.
We have a total of 6. Yes, we have 3, like the one you're going to fly in today. That's an Airbus H-130. It's made by the same Airbus company that you hear about, the Airbus airliners, same company. So we have 3 of that model. We have another Airbus helicopter that is an A-Star AS-350, very similar. That's the one we've used for video filming. That's how we got started in this. We started as a company that did filming for everything from real estate observation to major motion pictures. So we've done a little bit of everything. And then we have 2 twin-engine helicopters that are made by a company called Leonardo, and those are A109s. They're faster, sleeker, and a little quicker. So the endurance of the helicopters is about 2.5 hours, and it's somewhat dependent on how many passengers we're flying. In aviation, you trade endurance for payload. So the number of passengers will somewhat affect that, but anywhere within 2.5 hours, and the helicopters do anywhere from about 135 to 175 miles an hour, so you can get pretty far in that 2 to 2.5 hours. We service the Columbus area, but we have helicopters that are based in Fort Wayne, Goshen, and Indianapolis, as well as fixed-wing fleets, jets, and turboprops and everything, so we can actually fly you just about anywhere you need to go. Give us a call. The number is 260-459-4354. You can go to our website, too. It's www.sweethelicopters.com. Sweet like candy, helicopters like helicopters.
Carmel Salt Caves in Indianapolis offers halotherapy, foot detox, red light therapy, and saunas in a peaceful salt-lined retreat.
So Carmel Salt Caves and Spa has 2 Himalayan salt caves containing 22 tons of salt we brought in from Pakistan. The salt is 300 million years old. It puts off something called negative ions that'll raise your serotonin levels and make you feel good, but it's an actual therapy like FSA and HSA approved because it is for respiratory health. It'll help things like COPD, asthma, allergies, sinusitis, middle ear infections. It's good for all of those respiratory issues. And when you're in there, you're laying in zero gravity chairs, kicking back, your spine's in the right place. We're playing the sounds of the ocean. There's a nice tone in it to slow your brainwave down. It's going to help you become very calm. Even people with high blood pressure, you'll see that their blood pressure lowers. We give you a blanket. So the foot detox is called an ionic foot detox, and we're going to put ground you to the machine with a little wrist strap. It's going to cause a small electrical current to go through your body. And then we put something called an array into the water. The array emits negative ions. Now, these are a big deal. They're going to come out. They have an extra electron to give, and so they're going to hand that off to the very poorly named positive ions. These are the negative things inside your body. The negative ions are going to give them an electron and pull it down through the large pores of your feet. At the end of the session, what you're going to see are things like heavy metals, maybe some fats, your liver detox. It could be your joints are detoxing. At the very end, we have trained people who read the bowl to you. You follow along with a little card key while you're going, but at the very end, someone here who's professional and understands the bowl is going to tell you what came out. And we also have a far infrared sauna. You can always go to carmelsaltcaves.com. You can book online, or you can give us a call, and we're happy to book you into a private party.
Coming up, we're diving into a local spot that's turning every meal into a Mediterranean escape.
Yes, from savory sizzling meats to handcrafted family recipes, this is a culinary adventure you won't want to miss. Stay with us.
This isn't your typical getaway. It's Lakeside Chautauqua, a place where every day brings something new. Pick up a paintbrush, paddle a kayak, catch a concert, or learn from leading thinkers. With family-friendly fun, spiritual growth, and cultural experiences, there's always a new adventure around the corner. Come for a day, stay for a lifetime of memories.
You're rolling along I-70 near Muncie, Indiana, when you spot a time capsule. Camac Station, this charming 1930s gas station turned diner, serves in a nostalgic antique line setting.
The story behind the building is it started out as a grocery store and a gas station back in 1931. A gentleman by the name of Dick Howe, who grew up in town, decided to buy the business, and he decided to turn it into an ice cream shop. And it's evolved into a 269-seat mecca that you see now. If I was going to try anything at the Camac station, it's got to be the breaded tenderloin sandwich. It's an Indiana staple. It's the state sandwich. They say we have a pretty good one here. We use an all-white meat cut of pork, seasoned ourselves, breaded ourselves, and deep fried. Hamburgers are another big one we're known for here because we use our own locally raised beef. We do everything fresh to order here cooking-wise. We don't do anything frozen. And the ice cream, of course. The ice cream and the shortcakes we're known for. 18 to 36% butterfat and cream in the ice cream. Handmade by a husband and wife here in Indiana. And we do the shortcakes ourselves. We bake them fresh every day. We do have outside seating. They use it a couple of times a year depending on how hot it is. The ambiance is the 50s. People go back to the day and the era of the oldies but goodies type thing. The music we play is 50s style music. We're a family-oriented place, which is really unique. We see the grandparents with the grandkids and their kids. We have no alcohol here. Everything is fresh and fun. You got to come and see it to experience it. You can check us out on our social media. They can contact me anytime on the phone. CamacStation.com.
You've just popped in to discover a popcorn paradise. Just Pop In is award-winning gourmet popcorn shop and cafe in Indianapolis.
Wow, what has inspired Just Pop In, and why are we such a vibrant company? Well, naturally my sister and I, because we're vibrant and fun. But ultimately what inspired our company was our grandfather. Growing up, we would pop popcorn on the stove with him as kids, and he would always put on a show, but it was a way for us to stay together and our family, so popcorn really just became a nostalgic snack to us. We started as a gourmet popcorn company, which we still are, and we have a location at the Indianapolis airport, which is just a passerby type of establishment. But we are in the business of hospitality and we love hosting, and we thought popcorn we are darn good at. But we also wanted to create a public house here in Broad Ripple for people to come in and sit and have a delicious bite to eat, beer and wine slushies. And then naturally we felt like it carried over to our event space, which is beautiful, where people can come celebrate their events as well.
We love to be creative with our popcorn flavors, and we started with some originals, but then our popcorn flavors evolve by inspiration. Some of the inspiration comes from like-minded companies that we work with, like-minded philosophies. We work with companies like the Smoking Goose, which is a local meadery here in the city. We also work with a brewery that's called Sun King Brewery. Expansion is just kind of something that we love to do. It's in our roots, it's in our bones. We do a lot of hospitality off-site, and so we do pairings off-site with beer and wine and popcorn. And so we thought, why not create our own very special space here? And it's natural for us. You can visit us online, www.justpopinonline.com, or visit us on any social handle at Just Pop In.
Back here in Columbus, our featured restaurant is Gyro City Grill, a family-owned Greek gem served up fresh generation old recipes and cater-ready Mediterranean feast.
Our first restaurant was opened on November 2015 in 3797 South High Street, and the second one was opened 2018 on Reynoldsburg, and this is our third restaurant. It's family-owned. I work here almost every day. I want to make sure that everything comes out great. I am really, I care about the food that I serve. I want to make sure that everything is fresh and everything tastes good. I always try to use better ingredients, quality, to bring exactly the taste of the Greek food.
Authenticity to us, I'd say, is how can we bring a taste of Greece here to your plate here in Columbus, Ohio. Preparing everything every morning in the back from scratch, from our kebabs, salads, domates, down to our desserts as well, baklava. Everything is made in-house by my mom, the owner. So we do parties, reservations, and we also do catering. So if you go through our website, you can schedule an event at any one of our locations, as well as catering for any one of the locations. So from Reynoldsburg to South High Street in Columbus to New Albany, we cover a wide range here in Columbus, so we can get really anywhere. The golden rule is treat others the way you want to be treated. Something I've heard a lot about since I was a young kid. So when I go into a restaurant, I want the service to be good. I want the restaurant to be clean. I want, most importantly, the food to be good. So that is something I prioritize a lot. And I always mention to my mom is we have to hold those the utmost priority always. So the best way to get to us would be going through our website, which is eurocitygrill.com. You can also find us on Instagram and Facebook.
Coming up, step inside a world of legendary wings, secret missions, and history that's larger than life.
That's right, from iconic aircraft to rare presidential planes, this experience will have you looking to the skies. Stay with us.
Need to get away from it all? Spend a night surrounded by luxury and serenity with Cabins by the Caves in the beautiful Hocking Hills. Whether a besties weekend or romantic getaway, Cabins by the Caves has packages perfect for every occasion. From massages to in-room chefs and so much more, they'll arrange it. You just show up to the cabin and relax. So for more information about the cabins or to book your stay, call 877-322-2283 or go to cabinsbythecaves.com.
Buckle up! Scene 75 in Dayton is an epic indoor playground featuring go-karts, laser tag, mini golf, bumper cars, arcades, food, and events all under one roof.
We have great indoor attractions for people of all ages, everything from putt-putt mini golf to a roller coaster to 75 different arcade games to spin zone to indoor go-karts. We have everything for, again, anybody of all ages can come by and enjoy the attractions. Our most popular attractions are the Sunset Mini Golf, which has 18 holes of mini golf. We also have go-karts, which gives you an on-the-track experience that's unparalleled in the area, right? You then have the ability to go on our roller coaster, which is a spinning roller coaster, which provides a lot of excitement. There's a drop tower that takes you up all the way to the top of the ceiling and drops you down. The experiences here are incredible. We have an inflatable park for little kids that have the opportunity to bounce around in the bounce houses. So lots of different experiences for everybody of all all ages. You have the opportunity to book amazing parties and group events, anywhere from small, intimate birthday parties all the way up to large corporate events for thousands of people at a time. We have the opportunity in the space for whatever you need to have a unique experience here at Scene 75 in Dayton. So the website's constantly being updated with our new specials, whatever we're offering during that period of time. If you check out the website, we have everything from 21 and over events that are happening in September, all the way through holiday parties and holiday bookings that are happening through the end of the year. Again, there's something for everyone. If you check out that website, we are constantly updating that with all the different types of deals and events that we're hosting. Our website is scene75.com/Dayton, and our best contact phone number is area code 937-619-3200.
Discover Dayton's Woodland Cemetery and Arboretum, a 200-acre living museum where aviation legends, poets, and inventors rest among 3,000 trees and 165 native species.
Welcome to Woodland Cemetery and Arboretum. We were founded in 1841, and we are one of the oldest rural garden cemeteries in the country. We have the Wright brothers, Irma Bombeck's buried here, Charles Kettering is buried here. So what's really neat about Woodland is that when we have people come to visit, that they're not just visiting a cemetery, they are getting information about state, local, and national history. So we offer tours from April to November. That is our regular tour season. And we also do many different events throughout the year. So every year in October, we offer these tours, but they're also lantern tours. So every day, 6 days a week in October, we offer the History, Mystery, Mayhem, and Murder lantern tours. And every year since I've been here, we have sold out. So Woodland Cemetery is also a level 2 arboretum. So that means just based upon a number of trees we have and former or current state champion trees here in the cemetery. We have over 3,000 trees in the cemetery, just to give you an idea. So people really don't realize how big we are till we get here. When the cemetery was founded in 1841, it was to build a cemetery outside of the city for people to come and walk the grounds. But Dayton grew up around the cemetery. Just to give you an idea, there's over 112,000 people resting peacefully here at Woodland. The best way to contact us is by telephone is 937-228-3221 or go to woodlandcemetery.org.
Welcome to the National Museum of the U.S. Air Force, older than the Air Force itself. Just off I-70 West, it's 19 acres of indoor history, all free to explore.
Well, Lauren, good to be at the Air Force Museum. And Doug, good to be out here. This, I love this place. I'm a pilot, so I love coming out and visiting and seeing all the displays. Now, you're kind of the historian here. What does that mean?
Well, I wear two hats here. I'm a curator in the research division, which means my job is to combine artifacts with documentation, figure out stories, and explain them to the broad public. I'm also the institutional historian, which means I have to keep track of the institution's history.
Tell us, what are some of the fan favorites here?
Oh, there's a lot of them, depending on your interest. Probably the most popular thing walking in the door is people say, point me to Kennedy's Air Force One.
So, Doug, what's the most unusual piece that's in the museum?
Probably the most impressive, unusual thing is the XB-70 Valkyrie. It is a huge experimental bomber of the 1960s, and it's one of one.
Well, Lauren, turn it to you. Let's talk a little bit about some of the special events and things that happen here at the Air Force Museum.
Yeah, so we're always looking for new opportunities to invite the community to be at the museum for different purposes, especially want to get the young folks in the community to come out. So we have a lot of seasonal programming that we do. We host an event in the spring. It's an Easter egg kind of hunt, a candy hop, and we have one in the fall as well for Trick or Treat that's coming up. We have more educational opportunities too, like Rocket Day and Girls in Aviation Day.
Well, we're going to leave it there. Unfortunately, I like to spend hours here, but give us some contact information where we can learn more and come and visit.
You want to check out the website? It has all of our different departments, all of the galleries, as well as all the special events that we have coming up, and it's nationalmuseum.af.mil.
Coming up, we're diving into a world of timeless masterpieces and family fun, where history and creativity collide in an unforgettable experience.
And later, August 17th is National I Love My Feet Day, and we'll show you a luxurious way to celebrate that will leave you relaxed and refreshed. Stay with us.
And in every case, they've saved thousands of dollars. I know it's almost a joke when you hear that.
Yes.
But it's the absolute truth.
It is the absolute truth.
And to hear some of their stories, and I've done the interviews, and hear what the nightmare that they went through with other companies.
And you're hearing 10. I've got hundreds. No joke. It's that's the sad part about it. There's so much work being recommended out here from people who have no clue what they're doing. And the bottom line is we will come out, we'll give you an honest inspection, we'll leave a price quote with you, or we'll be emailing you one.
We're about to dock at Treasure Island Supper Club, a nostalgic steak and seafood haven serving since 1961. Complete with U-shaped bar, cozy atmosphere, and heaping portions.
Welcome to the Treasure Island Supper Club. We are a very unique, independently owned establishment in Moraine, Ohio. We started out many years ago as a Hungarian cafe, came Treasure Island Supper Club in 1961. We offer quality product at a good price. People appreciate the quality food that we have offered for years, and that's the reason why they keep coming back. One of the previous owners, he was a master carpenter. Everything that you see in here, all the woodworking is hand done. The Tiffany windows are all glass, they're not plastic. We have behind our bar, it's a unique horseshoe-shaped bar. All the tables are different. We have hand-carved statues out of mahogany behind the bar. I just think it's a unique atmosphere, cozy. My staff have been here for many, many years. We are a steak and seafood restaurant. We have quite a large menu. We do have a lunch special, a baked spaghetti, comes with a salad and Texas toast. And then one of the things we're known for are our salads, our supreme salads. We're going to show you our seafood salad with shrimp and crab meat. Also, we're going to show you frog legs. There are not too many establishments around that still continue to serve frog legs, and that is a huge popular item on our menu. We also offer a full service bar. You can eat dinner at the bar at any time. The full menu, it is a little difficult to get a seat at the bar because so many of the regulars come in and that's where they want to go and hang out. You can contact us at 937-299-6161 or our website. We also feature our specials on our Facebook page.
Welcome to Hotel Ardent, the 1927 Barclay building turned boutique Hilton Hotel. Nestled in Dayton's Theater District, it offers 118 sophisticated rooms, an Italian steakhouse, and so much more.
The Ardent Hotel marks a fresh start for one of Dayton's historic landmarks, the Barclay Building. Built in 1926, the 10-story brick building has been a vital hub of downtown activity. We brought the building back to life. We preserved the historic architecture and completely reimagined the interior to provide modern hospitality. Hotel Ardent has 118 boutique rooms that mix the charm of the past with modern comforts. It's located in the heart of the theater district, just steps away from Victoria Theater. We're also just a short drive from University of Dayton, and the National Museum of the United States Air Force is the largest aviation museum in the world. Guests can walk to the art galleries, enjoy the live music, and dine at some of the best restaurants. Bistecca is our signature restaurant. It's located inside the Ardent Hotel, and it's quickly becoming a favorite. We serve modern Italian food, focusing on great steaks. Bistecca actually in Italian means steak. Fresh pasta, seafood, and made with local ingredients. Phenomenal dishes like bistecca alla fiorentina and fresh pasta, daily made gnocchi and carbonara, and the seafood octopus. Our unique feature guests love, it's the Negroni machine, which serves the classic Italian cocktail, perfectly chilled and ready to enjoy. The best way to contact us is dialing the phone number 326-213-3300 or go on the website, theardenthotel.com.
The Dayton Art Institute is a stunning Renaissance-style museum with over 20,000 artworks spanning 5,000 years, from ancient civilizations to modern masters.
If you're coming to see the must-sees at the Dayton Art Institute, it's certainly one of them is the Claude Monet water lilies right behind me, the Hopper, which is a classic by Edward Hopper, and then the Georgia O'Keeffe purple leaves. There's a myriad of programs and events throughout the year. We start our year with signature events that start with Curated in the spring. Then we go to Art Ball, which is Dayton's oldest black tie event. And then we have Oktoberfest. And then we end the year with our signature events with Bourbon and Bubbles, which is a tasting in our programs and education ranging from great tours to hands-on making in our gallery spaces and in our education spaces. Before visiting, I think people should know, one, we have free parking and plenty of it on the grounds. We are ADA accessible. Our collection is more than 27,000 objects that spans 5,000 years, which ranges from everything from Asian, American, African, photography, European, Native American. Our special exhibitions are wonderful touring shows or shows that our curatorial team build right in-house from our collection. Right now, we have Curtis Barnes, Dayton icon, Alexander Calder, dueling cats and dogs. Asian exhibitions, again, a great variety of shows. We'd love you to call our guest services desk at 937-223-4ART or visit us on our website at DaytonArtInstitute.org.
August 17th is National I Love My Feet Day, and there's no better place to celebrate than Vinci Nail Lounge. They'll have you stepping out in style and comfort. Let's put our best foot forward.
Here at Vinci Nail Lounge, our pedicure service stands out from other nail salons because we really take care of our clients' needs. No two pedicures are the same. From the scrub to the mask to the pressure, the massage, we really focus on what you pick out and make it sure that it's personalized to you. We focus on the small details, from the plush seatings to the clean and relaxing environment to the genuine conversations that our techs have with our clientele to make sure that they remember not only us but their service and leave here really feeling pampered and happy. We truly believe that luxury is in the detail. So every guest that walks into our salon is greeted by their name, welcome like they're a guest in our home. We really take time to understand their preferences, from their favorite drink to the music that we have playing in here to how they like their nails being done. All of our nail technicians are hired on not solely just for their skill, but for their warmth and professionalism. We invest in ongoing training, the latest quality products and services. We always try to keep everything up to date so our clientele has a lot to choose from. And more importantly, all of the services are never rushed. We really tailor it to our clients' needs. Besides pedicures, we offer gel manicures, dip, Gel X, Builder Gel, Structure Gel, and we are really well known for our nail art. You can learn more about us via Instagram. That is where we have majority of our work listed online, and you can see exactly who's done what kind of nail art to see what fits the service that you're looking for. And also we have a website. It's VinciNailLounge.com.
Well, thanks for tuning in to Out and About Columbus. We hope you visit the amazing businesses we featured today, and remember to mention you saw them on Out and About Columbus. Catch up on any segments you missed at ONAColumbus.com and check out our news section for an article on 5 ways to protect your automotive investment. Plus, don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook for more fun content. Renee, what can viewers look forward to on next week's show?
Coming up next week, we're heading to Marietta and Parkersburg, where history meets outdoor adventure. Family fun and delicious eats. Small towns with big surprises ready to wow you. Get ready for a weekend of shopping, relaxation, and memories that last. You won't want to miss this.
Which sounds great. Until next time, have a fantastic week.